what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. As always, smash that like button. Today, we're doing a crit. And then, immediately after, in the spirit of Mike Bad Decisions Bell, we are doing a TTT with Dirty Watts, so double duty today. Hey Miguel, how's it going? Thanks for jumping on. So should be an interesting time to say the least, in the very least. So we'll see how it all sort of plays out. Hopefully you're having a good week. Yeah, we're back. I feel good enough to do a crit followed by a TTT, but good enough that even if we get a poor result, to push it a little bit anyways. I missed it. I missed the Thursdays. I like the crits. I am feeling better. I am not 100%. I got caught in a weak moment. It's seldom I pull double duty, especially back to back like that. But in all fairness, I think I'm on DW6, so the pace will be the pace, which is good, forces me not to just go on the bike, rip completely, and then jump off. Forces me to do a little bit. Wow, Brian messaged me. Usually, that's how this works. Usually what happens is I never read yes. If Brian has some holes to fill, and he'll message me, and depending on what's going on and how things are, we will we'll jump on. Is it basically once a month the Thursday course changes? I'm not sure. If Gordon or Paul jump in the chat at some point here, they will be better equipped to answer that. I know Gordon's in the Discord as well. He can answer that. I know they kind of try to set up the rotation to be something different than what's being offered by the Zwift Crit series, or in the case like when we had France month, they were trying to not do all France. But yeah, I mean, I've missed the last 3 weeks of this, so I don't know what course they've been racing. I mean, as much as I wanted to kind of jump on and then push anyways, it was in my best interest to only be stupid once a week instead of twice a week. So, well, regardless, this will be fun. This Laguardia loop, I think we're going the good way. I always forget what the New York loops, which way we're going. I know they had the opposites, and then we went the other way. I think we're going the way I like, but it'll take me a lap. Never don't be stupid. I'm living the Mike Bell life in that I am doing the crit, then the TTT. Oh, you enjoyed it this morning? Yeah, it's New York's got a couple punches. it's pretty good. Comes down to a sprint in the end. Really depends. If you have some big powerhouses, it can be really tough at the end of the day, but it's fun. Yeah. I mean, that's a good point. I will be interested to see. My calf's not very happy with me. I don't know why. I'm on DW6, so it's not like we're going all out, Mike. But New York, I mean, obviously, the more roads you add, the better it is. The more opportunities for loops. We saw that with France when they added in the other tracks. It creates a lot of opportunities for different courses. I expect kind of the same out of New York. Overall, I was a little disappointed, I think, with the announcement. Although I did share in the Discord, they do have the, oh, we should look at that. I don't know if it's in here. I don't know if I had an update or not. I don't think I had an update, so maybe it's not. No, I bet you it's bitch is the 2024. I'm not spending 1.1 million. That'll break my bank. Yeah, it's got to be the 2024. Being it's a $1.1 million bike. But they've got the colorways. The Brompton's an interesting thing. Like, Brompton's, I mean, obviously there is the Brompton race that happens all the time in the UK, which is everybody dresses up in suits and ties, which is hilarious, and then rips around on their Bromptons. But Bromptons have a cult following, especially for those that are commuter types and like to commute. People love their Bromptons, man. Like, and depending on where you go, like North America, like, where are we? Especially Canada. Canada, we love mountain bikes because we have mountains and we're a bunch of dirt bags. So we love that kind of stuff. But Bromptons, they have like kind of like a cult following, but not. I mean, people ride them here, and people that have them here love them because they're transportable, they're small, they're all sorts of stuff, and yada yada yada. But when I was in Singapore last year, one of the coolest things, and I think if you go back to my Instagram, you will see there was a shopping mall with a bike lane that went right through it, and that shopping mall had a Brompton store, which was wild, and it was just Bromptons. Like, number one, I didn't know they had enough models to justify a store, but they were definitely there, you know. It was wild to see, and it was like almost boutique-y there, so didn't really pay attention to the prices. At that point, I was still on Specialized, so I went to Specialized Singapore and hung out there for a bit, and it was all good times. Hey, Darren, how's it going? They're the best kind of ridiculous, functional ridiculous. There was another bike, but it was an e-bike, and I can't remember the name. It kind of looked Brompton-y, had the smaller wheels, kind of the BMX size wheels, but it was engineered by an F1 engineer, a guy that used to do Formula cars, and he engineered this thing. It's just wild, some of the stuff that they do. Hey, Steph, how's it going? An old Klein Mountain in storage in Vancouver. You got a storage locker in Vancouver, Steph? Or is it just hanging out with friends? Oh, Judy Shocks, nice. Oh man, those are some names. Those are some names, man. That's got to be like 80s vintage, is my guess. 80s, late 80s, maybe early 90s. Friend of yours, nice. Yeah, I've got well, I shouldn't say I have. My wife still has her original Schwinn cross-country XC bike that she used to race around on. It has RockShox Judy's on it as well. It's kind of that blue and white thing. It's a nice bike. It's still a nice bike. She took such immaculate care of that bike for a mountain bike that it is still a kick-ass machine even to this date. Now granted, like, shocks maybe a little bit to be desired compared to modern tech, you know, with brains and all that kind of stuff, but it's still fully capable. I mean, it's basically a gravel bike at this point. He's buying vintage mountain bikes and sells them. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, there's a ton of those here. Like I said, lots of old bikes. I mean, I just gave my nephew last year, I went and completely overhauled it and did the forks, the shocks, all of it. I did I rebuilt the Santa Cruz. So I had a Santa Cruz Bullet with Marzocchi 888s, but the 7-inch one. 888s used to be 8-inch travel. I set it up for 7. So 7 inches in the front, 7 in the rear. Fully capable bike. I mean, obviously, again, tech comes a long way, and there's a lot of, you know, smoother riding bikes these days. But you can ride some big stuff with that. I mean, I rode that everywhere from, you know, Rampage in Utah to the North Shore to Squamish to Whistler to, you know, the canyon out in Vegas. Like, it's ridden it all. It's ridden it all. So tons of fun. Tons of fun. And I keep on, I was this close to buying a Cannondale Scalpel to get back on a mountain bike. I'm slowly edging back to that thing. It's a slippery slope for me though, because, you know, the moment that I get on dirt, it'll be like, okay, this is fun, but now I want to jump and ride stupid stuff, which will, as it always does, end badly. Squamish and Whistler is, same with the North Shore, like, to me, that is the best riding in the world, period, hands down. It's just, it's great stuff. You just have to either know locals or, you know, make friends with people at bike shops to kind of get where the best places to ride are. Hey, Alex. But at the end of the day, it's the best riding there is. But I will say this, like, sometimes Canada's a little bit different for mountain biking. It's what we consider small, a lot of people do not consider small. And it's well, it's naming rights and all that kind of stuff. Like one of the one of my favorite trails that I helped build, and we named it George Michael, of all things, which was it's still a great trail. You ride that thing, but in the middle of it, there is probably about, I want to say a 10 to 15 foot drop, which we called Faith, because if you're going to do it, you got to have faith, right? So we called Trail George Michael. But it's a bit nasty because you come whipping through, and then the trees open up, and then there's a clearing, and then you're just like straight sailing down 10, 15 feet. And you land, and then it's like back into the narrows. So you gotta nail it, or you're eating wood. So there you go. Believe it or not, Florida has a bunch of mountain bike trails. It's basically sand, roots, gravel, and mud. It's whatever works. I mean, you gotta go with what you have. You know, a lot of times, like what we built locally, like we used to have we built a jump park about 2 blocks from my house. There was about 42 jumps that we built there, because in the city there's not a lot of, you know, stuff that you can really mountain bike. So to keep your skills up, you build dirt jumps, and you jump and you jump and you jump, and so you do. Some of the best jumps I've been in places that are completely flat. I know there's some places in Utah where there wasn't a bunch of, you know, sort of cliffs that had some amazing dirt tracks with jumps over gators. For added difficulty, you got to have the alligators. Put the water in there and get chomped out if you miss. That's added incentive to make your jump. Yeah, that would be entertaining. See, if I made a trail and there was any kind of jumps and you had to jump over crocodiles or alligators, I would call it Peter Pan. That's just me. For obvious reasons. Or Captain Hook, depending on what kind of trail it is. That's the funniest thing. Like I said, mountain biking, one of the fun things to do, for me anyways, was building trails and getting to name it. And those legacies live on forever. You know, people may not know who built them and stuff like that, but I know the OG guys. We all know who's responsible for what and progressing the sport here. There you go. This is my favorite route. Tempest Fugit is my route. Until they built the velodrome, it's Tempest Fugit for life, right? I don't know what it is, like TF or something. I don't even know how to hand signal that. Like TF. I don't know. Tempest Fugit for life. I like it as a warm-up because I just keep my cadence and my pace. I'm not going to hit some weird up where I'm going to want, like where it slows me down and I'm going to want to stand up. It's just a nice spin. This is my equivalent of spinning in the pen. They need more flat ones to many climbs, especially longer ones. There you go. I really like the idea of the velodrome thing. I really, really want to see that. Hey, have any of you guys do own the Canyon 2024? Have you seen the color kits, or is that not rolled out yet? Or is that a coming thing? I don't know. Zwift rolled out their what's going on in the world of Zwift today. I found it mildly disappointing. I think the best part is that we get some new routes, which is great, and a map extension. The rest of it, the AI stuff and everything, I'm not worried about it. They are about to, Darren. It's maybe got, well, maybe they've started now. Like, it had a few months left. It's gone. It's not coming back. They're not building anything new. It's a sad day. You know, it's been there since '74. It's you know, it's helped a lot of athletes make their way into the Olympic program. It's introduced a lot of people to bikes. It's a great thing. And unfortunately, because they had to do some waterworks stuff and put in some tanks in the field adjacent to it, they had to rip it out. It's on city property, so it was a lease. And that's it. It's done. It's done. So they need a 100K flat route ending with a velodrome. I was saying in the Discord, the velodrome, anybody that was on Indy Velo, which is now Training Peaks, they have a velodrome, and they had points races on it, and it was a ton of fun. It was a ton of fun, you know, because it was like every so many laps would be a preem. You got to grab it. You can't, it would force you to sprint every 4 or 5 laps versus every end of race. So you weren't allowed to be like JD and just be a lazy bum wheel sucking the whole entire race. You actually had to put in some efforts. And you had to watch points because people could build a lead, you know, take some early ones, push the pace, all that kind of stuff. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Maybe they could have a France map, so a Roubaix style map. I think that's what they were doing with the last kind of rollout with all the cobbles. That's what they wanted, the various sectors. I'm not sure if you could make something actually long enough with what they currently have, but I agree. It would be nice to have kind of that. I mean, that was the whole thing. I think they did purposely call that one route the hell of the north just for that. It's just extremely short. Colors was a special unlock. Oh, it doesn't have the colors yet. Yeah, I think, like I said, I haven't fully read what they're doing with the Canyon thing. I think if they're going to put skins on all the bikes, I think that will make it a lot more interesting for the drops. I mean, the reality is and this might be an unpopular opinion, but there are so many free games out there for those of you who play video games like Fortnite or, I don't know, Call of Duty or whatever, all these kind of games where it's basically free. I think that's what Zwift should do. Zwift, if they were smart, and if you're listening, Zwift, you can pay me royalties later, but I think Zwift would make more money if they made it 100% free. Now that sounds counterintuitive, but they make the platform full of microtransactions. So what does that mean? It means that if I want a gold SL8, I pay for a gold SL8. If I want a special hat or jersey, as a limited edition it comes out, you pay cash for that, and that helps support the infrastructure. And they don't have to be massive transactions. They can be a few bucks. And all those things add up, because I tell you, people will pay for that stuff. You know, if Zwift said tomorrow, $20, and you get to create your own jersey, we just have to approve it so there's, it's not full of, phallic symbols or something like that before we put it in the game, and we'll let you design your own jersey, your own custom jersey, I would 100% do that in a second, in an absolute second. And I think it has enough capacity to kind of do that. And if you want to get the latest NV wheel set, you can pay for it, or you can earn it, right? So if you don't want to waste time riding, I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of kilometers to unlock it, you can pay today and play today. I think it's all kind of weird, but I think it would be good. Been watching Tour of Britain, no point in the breakaway, just everyone saving it to the end sprint. No, not microtransactions. That would destroy having drops. It wouldn't, because Fortnite, you still earn the currency. You can earn it through the game, all that kind of stuff. You can earn it by playing, or you can shortcut it. It doesn't matter. It means there'd be an advantage to being a dentist, much like in real life, that your dentist is on an SL8, but the S-Works version, while, you're on a steel bike from Walmart. My Whoosh makes a ton of money with their subscription service, which only gives people a week's worth of access to maps before it opens up to the general pop. There you go. There you go. Same thing. Although with the maps thing, I don't like splitting up the community. You see that with other games where it's like, hey, you have these maps, but this person doesn't, so you can't ride together. That's not cool. Team JD jersey. I don't know if I would make a JD jersey. I always toy with making jerseys, kind of fun things. I always joke about my cycling club here. Unofficially, we are the North Calgary Black Metal Cycling Club. Because it's just ridiculous. I think it's funny. I would probably do something like that. I'd probably make a paint ink jersey for old time's sakes. Get that. We always push the packet with that stuff anyways, but tons of fun. We got like 11 minutes here. We're getting close to the unlock for the SL8. Oh, I was also going to say, Miguel, did you see they put the teams together for ZRL for dirt? They broke up the band, man. They broke up the band. I have no idea what the strengths or weaknesses of the teams are. Not familiar with a lot of the names, so it'll be funny. Iron Cross for your club jersey. Or we'd have like Team Chaos or Team Donuts. I'd make a few jerseys like that. We have a team jersey for my cycling club in real life, even though there are only a few of us. There you go. Go Tucks. Yep, back on grinders. Yeah, I am on the drafters. You're on the grinders originally? See, I switched between dogs and drafters. I kind of flip-flop back and forth. I don't know who's who or who's strong or what's what or who's in what division. All I know is, like, at some point Tuesday we ride. I don't even know if we'll be in the same division. I know that they broke up all the dirt teams last season. You bounced around originally? Yeah, but you were a drafter all last season, were you not? It's all good. As long as As long as we get a ride in, it doesn't matter. It's all fun. It's ZRL. I will get punted out the back at some point. That's just how that works. Cheers, gents. Mike is a secret cat A. So Steph. Evil Steph's a secret cat A as well. These guys are beasts. I am a cat D in disguise as a C. That's really what I am. I am feeling better. It's, like I said, today's doubleheader. I'm riding a crit and then I'm riding a TTT. But I still have the stupid cough that kind of rears its head every once in a while. GCN's putting together a team? That's like just GCN or like a general team? No, I'm a cat D at heart. I'm a cat D at heart as well, as I drive around at 50 watts. I like cruising. You did miss the aerobic section. I wore pink leg warmers and a nice one piece. How's it going, Lee? Oh, I see. It's some friendly banter going on. Are you, hey, I gotta ask you, Colin, have you been streaming? Like, this is what I hate about YouTube. I have all these people that I'm subscribed to. I want to see their stuff, but it like eludes me sometimes. Now, it's fine if people aren't streaming, but if it's like, I don't like if I miss stuff because I like to be told. And I think I got notifications turned on as for almost everybody when they're live. Yeah, we're not 100%, but I feel like worlds better than I was for the last 3 weeks. Got a multi-slot delivery Friday evening last time. We got to ITT on my cargo bike to make it. Oh, wild. Hey, MK. Thanks, my man. All right, let's join this event. Hey, Paul. We got 10. Oh, yeah.
Yee-claw!
I guess I should do the whole other thing that I'm supposed to do. Let's get him all rolling. Oh, you didn't stream this week? That's good. It's good. I feel like I've been missing your stuff. Like I haven't seen you in a while, so. Oh, let's get the business done. Cheers, boys.
Do it.
Losing to the rookie, it's embarrassing. Come on, Thorne. Oh.
I am all that is man.
BioSteel and maple syrup. Not a bad mix. Hopefully I'll take it easy because like I said, I do have that TTT afterwards. And my arms kill. I blew up my arms and they are so sore. And that's my own doing, but I have not been that sore from an arm workout in such a long time. Unfortunately, YouTube promotes channels that you binge watch more than channels you hit infrequently. Well, that explains my shorts feed. It's funny because it's like I get Zwift and Warhammer 40K for any of you nerds out there. That's what I mostly get. That is my feed. All right. 3 minutes. Did I pick my bike? Oh, I did not. Why am I on the Canyon? Did 11 kilometers on the Canyon Arrow Road. I picked that by accident. It should have been on my Specialized. They wanted you to play the Warhammer game that came out on the PS5. No, they want me to buy overpriced pieces of plastic and paint it. Or not paint it and just buy more and build armies that are worth like thousands of dollars. It's a wild thing. It's a wild thing. I'm just very, I like the art of things. But I don't have the patience for that kind of stuff. Flat Earth debunking. That's a great feed to cars and coffee, homesteading, and so much more. There is nothing better than the videos, and you've probably seen these, Miguel, if that's in your feed, than flat Earth guys basically owning themselves when they learn the Earth isn't flat. See, and that's funny, Colin. I'm all about the painting of them too, and I would paint them, but I'm as blind as a bat now. Years of tattooing did that for me. Yeah, I think they're very interesting. But do you play chess while ITT? I do not. I can barely breathe / chew bubble gum or do anything. I got a lot of small animal content like kittens, owls, and stuff. That's it. I would never guess by the jumping cats. I see that. My TikTok feed is filled with cats because here's a shocker. My cat has a TikTok. Don't at me. At my wife. Hey, Gordon. Somebody was asking earlier about when the courses switch and how you guys determine that, if it's monthly or something like that. I think that was Alex. I think Alex was asking that. When Paul decides, that's a good system, I can work with that. Yeah, I know, I've seen that on your Discord.
I've been working out so hard today that my sleeves fell off. Ah!
All right, JD, this one's for you. Go, JD. Go, JD. Fill this piano with some TNT. Go, JD. Go, JD. Everybody now, come on. Go, JD. Go, JD. Fill this piano with some TNT.
Alvarez is in here.
Ye claw!
Brian's in here.
Next question.
Hop sack.
Can you ride fast? Fuck you!
Lots of familiar names.
All right, JD, this one's for you. Go, JD. Go, JD. Fill this piano with some TNT. Go, JD. Go, JD. Everybody now, come on. Go, JD. Go, JD. Fill this piano with some TNT.
Do. Oh, and for anybody that was in Monday's stream, I still have work. So that's good. I thought I was going to be potentially not working as of Monday, but we still got a job. New dirt jerseys? No, this is the OG one. This is yeah, you're gonna have to hook us up with some links in the Discord, Gordon, for where to get the jerseys. I got some decorating I want to do. Oh, you don't sell IRL jerseys to just anybody? I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Just teasing, Gordon. Not in game. I'm not talking about in game.
All right, JD, this one's for you. Go JD, go JD, build this piano with some TNT. Go JD, go JD. Everybody now, come on! Go JD, go JD, build this piano with some TNT.
Yeah. think my controller's dead. Whew. Oh, nice, Mike. Whew. Ye claw.
All right, JD, this one's for you. Go JD, go JD. Build this piano with some TNT. Go JD, go JD. Everybody now, come on! Go JD, go JD. Build this piano with some TNT.
Ale, 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 ale.
Hey, Silver Comet. Yeah, it's much better than it's been. Still some coughing here and there. Hey, hold.
All right, JD, this one's for you. Go JD, go JD. Build this piano with some TNT. Go JD, go JD. Everybody now, come on! Go JD, go JD. Build this piano with some TNT.
Lots of low heart rates. It's gonna be a gunfight at the end.
Next question. Yeah, hi, can you ride fast?
You know, honestly, I should have pushed a couple laps. There's a lot of people in this sprint.
Next question. Yeah, hi, can you ride fast? Fuck you!
There goes the early man.
Ale, 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 ale!
Well, this is just awful. These men are literally trying to tear one another apart.
All right, JD, this one's for you. Go, JD. Go, JD. This piano with some TNT. Go, JD. Go, JD. Everybody now, come on! Go, JD. Go, JD. Fill this piano with some TNT.
Leroy Jenkins!
Couldn't keep up. Oh well. We'll take second. Whew. A few more meters. That was a good launch by AT. Perfect launch. I just missed latching on. Whew. I still got stuff left in the tank though, that's the problem. But I also have a TTT to do in a little bit here. Pop Sack in 8th. Alvarez 9th. Brian 11th. Nice job, guys. I could tell there was a fair few sprinters because the pace was low. And like I said, might have been a mistake. Well, it was a mistake. I should have maybe lap 3 pushed. Pushed on lap 3, lap 6. Rest for the rest and just react. And we had a crab in there. Zwift Racing app. Verified. Verifiable. So yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, we needed the chaos of Mike. It's a much different race when Mike's not up front ripping everybody to shreds. But that's, you know, that's how teamwork works though, right? No, that was good. They're always fun. I miss this. It's been, what is it, 3 long weeks of no Thursdays for me. I mean, I was riding Thursdays. I was just doing zone 2. So, so I wasn't coughing my brains out. But I got first on Zwift Power. I never ever count that. I'm not, Zwift Power is just kind of a record of what I've done, I think, is kind of how I look at it. It's whoever's in here. I mean, it happens a lot for those of you who race in real life, like in lower cats. You can show up to a race and somebody who's like just starting out and hasn't got the points yet and hasn't been promoted through will sometimes absolutely blow the wheels off everybody. Makes for a tough day. Also makes for fun. That was good. So like I said, we're doing the team time trial as well. This stupid wild stuff. That's what I wanted to do, is bring up the I don't know if it'll show it for the, I always forget about this. So what do we have? 792 5-second. Not great for me, especially with as rested as I was going into that sprint. It was just a bit longer than I would have liked. The casino will pay out in a sec. 1 minute 474, 5 297, 2244, 273. I mean, it's right in where I should be. Eight people bet. Top 10. There you go. 88.9% of you. It's ridiculous. No, I'm nowhere near peak. I still feel it. Like last weekend, I did 80K at a good pace, but the last 10 was murder. And I felt it. Like I took that, like I had full plans of doing the next day, and I didn't do it. I just didn't do it at all. So that's very much my feel at this point. But much better. You bet after the race was finished at the end. Nice one. I hope to get back on the bike for an easy ride tomorrow. That sucks, Jail. I feel for you, man. It's can you flex your green jersey in the TTC? I don't even know what jersey I'm supposed to be wearing. I don't even know where that green jersey came from. Peak JD would have beat me Monday. What did I do on Monday? No. Monday I was cooked. Monday I was going up and I was like, nope, that ain't happening. That was a fast race. It was a good race. It was a good race. That climb, if it was twice, I'd be okay. 3 times, it's dicey. Really, really dicey. Gordon's got 37,000. Oh. Evil Steph is like almost triple digits. Almost triple digits. Well, let's end this ride. Save that. Back on the tarmac. And Steph needs a spin. Why are you hoping for Steph to lose all his points? Is that what's going on here? Oh. Ah. I swear, my back, my sides, my chest up here hurts more from this stupid coughing than anything else. Is my TT bike upgraded? It absolutely is. It absolutely is. Just so you know, I am not going to pace with GD. We're going like a nice 50 watts. GD points into drops. That would be the greatest thing ever. But like I said, I don't think I'm on Zwift's radar. I reached out again, say like, hey, put me on your press stuff. The irony is that like I do have press credentials, like for magazines and such. You know, my other side, aside from working for bands, is I occasionally work for music mags. Not so much anymore because magazines aren't a big thing anymore, but I used to do interviews and stuff like that. So I do have my press credentials, just not for cycling in any way. But I reached out to Zwift, sent an email, crickets. So I don't know. Clearly I'm not good looking enough. They don't like people with glasses. Maybe it's because I'm Canadian. Maybe it's because I say A too much. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't feel the love, Zwift, sometimes. Were my pictures in Braille? No. Man, I've got, I am sure that most of you, if you enjoy any kind of music, have probably seen my work, whether it's in a sleeve on a CD or an insert, or if you read music mags as a kid, or whatever. I'm sure you've probably seen my stuff. There's Mike on a, oh, it's not a BMX. I email to who? They have their press page. So I try to go through they've got a form on their site and it says, hey, submit this here. And there is kind of a form and you fill it out and then the form's broken. It doesn't work. It says like contact whatever company, PR company. It's like, okay, fine. They've got a few emails there for different people for PR. They've got a company for North America and Canada who I emailed to no avail. And then whoever is in charge of Europe, there's a couple people, one lady, one guy, and that's kind of it. So at the end of the day, I haven't heard anything, and I've tried a few times. And all I'm looking for is, like anything, it's nice to know what's coming as a YouTuber so you can prep your videos or know what's happening or, kind of have things in the pipe. I would do a lot more Zwift content, especially for the Z-racing side of things and stuff if I knew kind of what was coming down the pipe instead of, being proactive instead of reactive and actually doing some research and writing a script and recording it properly instead of just trying to bang it out a day or two after, because at that point it's already out. The day the press release is out, that's kind of it. I guess the only way for me to really cover it is like today we talked about some of the Zwift stuff coming. There's no velodrome, unfortunately. It's kind of cool that they've expanded the New York map. Gives us more opportunities. And ultimately, at the end of the day, some of the other stuff, I don't know. It's kind of cool that they got the skins for the bikes. Hopefully, we'll see it roll out for more than just Canyon. And at the end of the day, it's just kind of expanding on a game that we all love to do and have fun. So, but yeah, it's it is what it is. I can only I don't want to be a pain in the ass. I'm sure there is good reason that they haven't said appreciate the in all honesty, I just appreciate just kind of hey, we saw your email, we're not interested, thanks, have a nice day. That's cool too. Hate to ask for more, but I feel like they could have. Yeah, I feel that way a little bit too. I want to reserve judgment until I see what happens with New York. Tour Watopia, they've changed to kind of the graffiti looking, I can't remember what it's called. Saw the BMX bike, so maybe they're rolling out a different BMX bike. Maybe a new color BMX bike. Maybe different colored star spokes, or maybe it's the same bike. Mike said they might have BMX racing, which would be awesome. I'm all for a BMX route, track, race, whatever you want to call it. I think that would be tons and tons of fun. Just having some different stuff. But like I said, ever since our little discussion on the Discord about the velodrome, I'm all velodrome again. I'm all in. especially as Darren said, like, you know, Calgary's losing their velodrome. So no more real world velodrome, so gotta get a velodrome fix. As long as they have the racing formats. And I don't know if you guys saw, if you're on YouTube looking for something to watch, one of the Team GB guys beat the 200 meter time record in the dome, which is phenomenal. And these guys are just such stellar athletes. They are so massive. Downhill domination. That is a great game. I would be all for that. A pedal to ride downhill domination. They should really, somebody should do that. I mean, there are enough guys that, and I've raced DH before, like, DH is very much about picking lines and bike control, but it's also like in the flat sections, if you can call them that, it's all about that sprint to get there, you know, come out of the berm, start rip through the rock garden, give a pump down the hill, you know, all that kind of stuff. Oh, nice. Nice. Were you in the Rhino race with us? What category are you in, bath salts? How'd you do? I know Ethan was in the category below. I saw that. I thought he was in. I thought, oh, awesome, Ethan's in the thing, but it was the category below. Don't get me wrong, they have new routes coming. Absolutely. Oh, you were in D. How was it? How was it? It was good, man. Like for ours, like when I looked this morning, there was 0, and there was well over 20 riders, which is awesome to see. Yeah, I'm all about the sprint, so why? You should, bath salts. You should come play. Come play bikes with us. It'll be fun. We can unleash mayhem. Some Canadian mayhem. Like the Hanson brothers, except it's not hockey and we're not on the Chiefs. Somebody made you work for the win. I hear that. I don't like working either. Oh, nice. Nice. Nice Colin. Yeah, Rob's podcast is, unfortunately for me, like right at a bad time. So I always have to either watch it on replay or I miss it or I'm like an hour and a half late. It just kind of comes weird at the end of my day. Oh, nice, nice. So likely talking ladder racing. Or Riz talking about 9/11 and his race. That's awesome. That's good stuff. Oh, it should be good. It's you know, Rob does a good job with that podcast. He's always, you know, him and Nathan before, and now his new Zwifty chat. I mean, it's got a good following. Like I said, it just, unfortunately, due to the time differences, it comes at a bad time for me. It's the hard part, I guess, about being in North America is that you know, there's a lot of cool stuff that the UK guys are doing that it just happens in the middle of a work day, and unfortunately we get to miss it. But I mean, that's the beauty of YouTube as well, is that you do get to see it in the reruns. Had to drop 500 watts for 1 minute at the end. That's all right. That is all right. All right, I gotta grab headphones here, guys, and fire up the old Discord. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to hear the team chat. Dun 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 dun. Now you won't hear any team chat in this. I haven't set it up for that. Mainly because I haven't raced with these guys, and I don't think I know anybody on the team necessarily that I'm racing with off the top of my head. So there you go. Have a good one, Steph. Appreciate you dropping in. Let's go menu, garage. Go 85s. And there you go. Oh. There's the Kate X Try. Level 5. No, it was bad 2 days ago. Today's not so bad. Although I heard there's some fires in BC, so you probably got it a little thicker. We're getting stuff from the Northwest Territories. And I assume in the next couple days from BC. Yeah, I didn't ride outside the other day because of it was so bad. Our air quality was like 10. It's brutal. There we go. That's connected. Gotta love to doing all this stuff and things. Got both those. Instructions, all that kind of good stuff. Did you see that they lit up Coke on fire? What? I did not see this. I did not see that at all. I have been on the bike all day, or sorry, at work all day, and then I just got immediately on the bike. Oh. That's wild. Highway 5. Oh my God. So the whole Coca-Cola is on fire? Is that like we talking on west side of Kamloops or east side of Kamloops? What? Like, that's not good. Like that's the highway. Man, that's insane. That's nuts. You know, hopefully everybody's doing all right. Like, just north of Hope. Yeah, it's well, my buddy's okay. I have a friend who's in Hope, BC. So, yeah, I used to live out in. I lived in Abbotsford for a while and all that kind of stuff, and lived in Vancouver for a bit before coming back out here. So. But I got friends in Hope that used to live in Van, and yeah, it's not good. Not good at all. All right. We switched bikes. Just double check because I'm paranoid. We did. All right, chats. I will be talking to people, but probably somewhat ignoring you guys. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I think it's pretty cash, kind of. Time trial. Make sure we're on the grid on the bike. All right. All right, there we go. Oh, no, this is slow, Gordon. This is slow. This is, these guys are D's and C's, so this is like set up for me to be a cool down from the race. I'm just filling the slot. It's a no dropper. We'll ride to whoever's kind of thing. It's I don't do a ton of TTTs. It's just, well, not in the summer anyways. But should be a relatively chill kind of thing. I don't know who's in charge of this show, but we shall see. And again, I apologize to Shad. Like, I will ignore you a little bit because we got Team Shad on, and as long as I've got it muted, I'll talk to you guys. But probably good I don't have the TTT chat in here because somebody's got the football game on it. It's loud as hell. Oh, there we go. Somebody hit me. Thank God. You guys hear me okay? Good. So what is the plan for this evening, folks? Keep it chill, stay together. Organic, I take it? I can drop back and pull you up if you need. All right, fair enough. Yeah, unfortunately, drop chain. There goes 7. Now we do the KOM, I think, both ways on this. Let's try to keep everybody together. Yeah, it is Cullen. It's these are all new guys, or newer guys. This is there's no pull order. It's an organic pull kind of thing. Main thing is keeping everybody together. Don't leave anybody behind. It is a more casual kind of thing. It's guys kind of, the beauty with a lot of these team structures is you've got all ages and abilities, and then guys, you know, sort of develop and get faster and move up or move down. And I'm just here to fill a spot and help where I can. If somebody goes completely off the back, I'll drop back and do the work. Try to fill in the gaps. Like we're kind of doing right now. We'll pull Owens back and make sure he's got a draft. I mean, this is basically, I mean, if I were to go on a team that I would normally race on, after racing a crit, I'd get blown out the back anyways. So this prevents me from being lazy and just jumping off the bike after the crit. Do a little zone 2 work. And I really want these guys to kind of set the speed. Because I don't know kind of what the target is here. And then things like this just let my fat ass drag me all the way down the hill. I'll probably pass everybody here. Without so much of the pedal stroke in the last kilometer. Miguel and Mike will be, they'll have videos up, they'll be going hard. both of their teams are quite fast. Yeah, when you race every week, they will have a team for you, per se. I race very rarely in the summer. And if I do, it's just filling slots. And like today, they knew I was going to race the crit beforehand, so. Just let me know if the pace is good or where you guys want to sit at, kind of thing. All right, take her easy, Colin. Appreciate you dropping in. See you soon, my man. All right, we all nice and tight together. Because 8's here, we're probably going to either want to push through or we got 7. We're good. Nice, nice pass, gentlemen. Nice work, gents. Beautiful line, beautiful. 5 coming through. Good work, gents. Yo, T. Fernandez, you're opening up a bit of a gap. Ease off a bit. We got Owens and Billy about 2 seconds behind me. I'm gonna slow down, so just keep on pushing through me, Sam. And I'll help bring those guys back. Good work. Come on, Billy. You got this, man. There you go. Closing the gap. Come on. There we go. Keep on coming. Good work, man. Keep on working. You got it. Nicely done. Nice work, gents. Bands back together. Except Fernandez and T are about 3 to 5 seconds up. There we are. 2, 3. Just take it easy on the front. Now, there we go. I believe I'm bringing up the rear now. All right, boys, we should be good. Let's give it a little bit of a push so we're not intermingling with Sisu here. Nice work, boys. Looking good. It's all pretty flat and downhill now. Minus a little couple bumps. Beautiful, gentlemen, beautiful. Just gonna pass through a solo guy here. Just keep her nice and smooth. How we all doing? Home stretch, boys. You got this. You got it. It's 2.2 kilometers. Anybody can ride 2.2 kilometers. Just keep it smooth. Breathe. Last little ramp. Just keep on spinning. Good work, gents. There we go. There we go. You guys dropping watt bombs in the last 300? Is that what you're gonna do? Let's empty the tank, last 300, boys. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Good work. Nice work, gents. Well done. All right, folks. That is it for the stream. Thanks for those who stuck around for the TTT. We will catch you all later. And until next time, see ya.